This is Sullivan Adams giving you a double review in one. This is for Naruto chapter 640, 641 mixed together. First of all, it starts off as Naruto and Sasuke in a bind. They're about to be killed by Obito, and you have Minato preparing to use his jutsu. Things are gonna look grim until Naruto gets the idea. He uses his chakra, grabs Sasuke, grabs Minato. Boom! Right where you're about to be hit. Boom! He teleports away just before the shot happened. Like they were right in their face. Like they were about to die right there, right then and there, and they're about to lose everything. As things progress, Sasuke gets thinking. Like remember what he said. If he can move, he has to use what he touches or what his chakra touches. Now that since Naruto and Minato share the same chakra, the Nine Tails, it kind of makes sense. Now that things progress, Obito, he keeps changing and changing. Now he looks like a half snake. He looks like half snake because he's mutating. Remember, he doesn't have the power all the way under his control. Things are getting bad to worse. Like he's about to fire, and everything's getting crazy. Gamakichi is like working a sweat. He feels like they're not gonna make it. Like they're not gonna make it. Like, but the battle keeps progressing. Obito's about to one shot. About to kill them right now with a Biju bomb right there, and then boom, didn't work out so well. Sasuke so bad he hits himself. Like he started hitting himself because remember he doesn't have the power all the way under his control. He doesn't have it all the way under his control, and that could be very dangerous, especially when you have the Ten-Tail Jubi Kinchuriki under your control. Because remember, when you have that, you have the power of the Sage of Six Paths. That makes you kind of a god. In progress, Obito's body starts to struggle. It starts to keep mutating. His mind is slowly going to pieces, and so is his main body. His original main body, it starts to fall apart. Like he's starting to lose his sanity. You have Minato trying to save him. Even Obito is so messed up that he says, "Who are you?" Because he doesn't recognize him anymore. He's losing of his brain. Then at the moment when he's about to lose every last piece of himself, the image of Rin, the girl that he loved that died, it's about to be destroyed, and he keeps his mind together. Because remember, he loved Rin more than everything, and the reason why he's even doing all this fast and went psycho in the first place is because of Rin, because she's murdered, because he's dead now. Finally, he pieces himself together just at the last moment, and then boom! Alas, you see him at his true form, as the Ten-Tails, Jinchuriki. But he looks a lot like the Sage of Six Paths, almost like a doppelganger. Except, of course, it's not a doppelganger. It's just him. Things get even more weirded out. Like he's like, at last, finally. Hope he's telling himself. It's like, looks the same. Like, and where did the staff came from? The Sage had a staff and he had the pattern on his back, and he looks a lot like Six Paths himself. Remember, when the Sage of Six Paths himself was the Jinchuriki and host to the Ten-Tails, he split it into 9 pieces. Well, technically 10 if you include the Ghetto statue, which is the shell of the Jubi. He split itself into 9 pieces, each putting a piece of his body into that monster. All of them at once. And when they were scattered all over the world, they each took a piece of them with him. Like, remember when they split up, he was dying. He was old. Although he didn't look old, judging by what the pictures that I've seen, but you get the idea. They start to go even overwhelmed though. Naruto even tries to confront him, and then boom, he cracks Minato's weapon, even launches a Biju bomb right in his face. Minato obviously avoids this, then he thinks so, but Nobito says, "I'm not so sure." Then boom, you see it stuck to him. It stuck to the part where his arm was blown off. Like it's like with him. Then you see this blinding flash of light, and then boom, he's not gonna make it. That's where 640 ends, and 641 continues as the bomb's about to explode. They all feel like they're all done for. Then Sasuke activates his Susanoo. He covers Naruto, knowing that Minato is just a Edo Tensei. He can come back. Yeah, but it's gonna take a little while. I mean, look what happened to the Dirt Hokage. He's been 3 chapters already, and he's still down. He doesn't even have his monkey. and by that I mean Emma, his friend, partner. He's about to be blown to pieces. Then all of a sudden, boom! The second showed up. Then he takes the bomb and puts it on Obito. Like he marked him sometime during that fight. I can't believe Obito didn't notice that. It was like he got rid of Minato's marks, but not the second Hokage. Because then all of a sudden, boom, there's this blinding explosion. And Naruto's like, I didn't know that you can do the same thing as my dad. You learned fast. I'm like, it was your father who learned my jutsu. And I wish you call me, and it's Lord Second with respect from you, boy. I'm like, because the third Hokage, because the second Hokage is like he's the serious type out of all the Hokage. Things got there even more serious. Then all of a sudden, blue, you have Madara and Hashirama doing their fight. Hashirama's like, "Don't get out of my way, Madara." And Madara's like, we're gonna finish our fight here and now. Things are getting even more serious because you have the first going into his Sage mode, and using his ultimate wood style dragon god thing, and you have Madara. He's using his ultimate perfect Susanoo that you can only get with the Eternal Manga and Rinnegan together. They're about to fight, and you have everybody else surrounding them, watching in shock. Are you seeing the most powerful people in all of history having their epic fight in front of me, saying, "Wow, these are what our ancient predecessors used to do before we were all born." This is what you call an epic moment for these guys, because they never seen anything close to this. It's like fighting gods right now, because these people, they made the world what they are, because these people created their village, and they were considered the most powerful person of their times. Both of them. Of course, Hashirama was first and Madara was second, but that's the way it is. But if things were different, that's the way it is. Then all of a sudden, you have Shikamaru thinking, like coming up with a perfect strategy, because Shikamaru is a genius. Remember, he's the smart kind. He's the smart guy. Like he's smart. You have Tamari saying, "Shikamaru, you can make a nice Hokage." After all, those of us who have been Naruto fans have been seeing the relationship between Shikamaru and Tamara, saying that, oh, they're probably gonna hook up after the end of the war. Some people may bet on it, some may not, but that's their opinion. And to be honest, I'll just wait for the end, which is coming soon. Then after that, boom, you get after the ball of light, and then you have Obito coming back down and say he blocked it. Like he seriously blocked it. Like Obito doesn't even feel it. Remember, he has all that power surging through his body. That's like a flea bite to someone like that. He absorbed everything. Like everybody's just wondering. Then you have everything. This is one of the most epic things you could see from this kind of chapter. After all, everyone's just surrounded in warfare. Like, you have your own epic battles. You have Minato, right now thinking of a way to create an opening. He's trying to create a strategy, because he's not coming up with nothing right now, because every time they scratch Obito, they got nothing. Then all of a sudden, boom, Sasuke and Naruto, they coming out with an idea. They try to create an opening, a distraction. Sasuke activates his Amaterasu, focuses it. Because when you gain the power of the Amaterasu, you can control anything. You have power on your hands. That's like the black flame. The black flames are in your hands now. Like, you can use anything. Naruto's gonna back him up, of course, because now they have to know. Now, because we've seen what they can do when they back each other up. Obito, he just doesn't feel the Amaterasu. He just blocks it with his shield. Like, the whole thing feels like nothing to him. As things progress, I'm sorry if I'm moving the computer. It's just there's a little thing. It's a little fuzzy. Anyway, Obito can now sense anything. He can sense any ninjutsu attack. This is more highly depth than anything. Like, he can feel an attack coming. For example, you have 3 people who are in front of you. You got one in the back trying to hit you. Like, boom, he can sense you just by feeling you. Like, Minato's in a second just stand back, watch as they do something. Like the second marks him, and you have Naruto and Sasuke going to do that ultimate move like what they did last time. Naruto is going to adjust. Naruto's going to adjust his style to pursue with Sasuke's Sharingan. This guy has no intention to lose. That's what they say. Things are getting even more fun because the second marked his body. Like he made the thing, the jutsu. As not Sasuke combined the Amaterasu and Rasen shooting into an ultimate fireball wind attack. The second shows up in Obito's back from both sides. Obito says everything just going crazy. Cause you have right now, they're about to hit Minato. And like, why Minato? And then suddenly, boom, the second grabs Obito, and like, just when the energy attack was about to hit him, it hits Obito instead. Say, you're the main star of this. Like, they're really the main star. They're the main focus of this whole thing. Cause think about it, they managed to do this. Cause this is one called a tricky attack. I mean, think about it. You have attack on one front, you have attack on another. This is like an ultimate distraction move. Just when you're about to get hit with something, instead of hitting you first, they hit something else. Then they switch you out with him just so you can take the impact. This is an ultimate jutsu of the flying Raijin, like the teleportation spell. And you have Hinata and Sakura. They're all seeing them, and they're both smiling because they know they're winning. Because this move, we saw this performed on the Jubi, but we never seen this performed on a person. Then again, how will Obito react now that he's been touched by this? After all, this is something that we never expected. After all, this chapter was a complete surprise. Obito doesn't even seem fazed by this. Anyway, that's all I got to say. Comment, rate, subscribe. This is Sellavin signing off.